According to Marc Stein, the Miami Heat are going all in on a Donovan Mitchell or Kevin Durant trade. God, it is very slow in the NBA right now, but let's talk about some more Donovan Mitchell and some more Kevin Durant. I want to hear your opinions down below. What do you guys think is going to happen? And let's get right into it. Drop a like down below and subscribe. Only 6% of you watching are subscribed. So let's get to 10,000 subscribers. I gotta say that, and let's get right into the video. I want to hear those thoughts down below. Where do you think our boy's gonna get traded? Shout out Marc Stein for this information. So the Heat are going all in on a yearly basis, as this is a team that is trying to maximize the Jimmy Butler era. And look, we reported the other day that they're looking to trade Gabe Vincent or Max Strus or Omer Year7 or one of their other young guys on the roster that are trade eligible for extra first round picks to boost their chances in completing a trade for Kevin Durant and Donovan Mitchell. And with that being said, there's also been reports that they are willing to include Bam Adebayo, but there are more teams than not asking themselves the question, if we trade for Durant, how long before he wants to go somewhere else? Is accordingly what Marc Stein has brought up. The Brooklyn Nets spent half of the just completed Summer League signaling to rival teams that they are prepared to keep Durant on the roster for the start of next season in spite of his recent request for a trade, because they don't like the offers that are receiving. So if a trade does materialize for Durant this offseason, according to one source with the knowledge of Brooklyn thinking, we should expect it to move very slow, according to Marc Stein. So the thing is there's like this scuttle around the league that clubs interested in Durant mostly fear their ability to keep him content, and that feeling of concern about his advancing age is, if the Nets can't keep him happy after everything they gave him, how are they supposed to do it? One Western Conference team official told Marc Stein. So with that being all said, now that you guys are caught up with what we're talking about, let's take from here. So for me, what I'm thinking is, if the Heat do any moves to get either Donovan Mitchell, they're not okay, so they'll line those moves up. So if they're going to get extra first round picks, they're actually not going to get that first round pick and sit and just have traded that player and risk not getting the player. No. So if they line up, hey, we'll call up this team, you take Strus and Vincent, send us a first round pick, then call up another team, be like, we'll give you Jovic and Year7 for 2 first round picks, okay? And then call up a third team, be like, give me 2 first round picks for Tyler Hero. Right there, you procured, potentially 5 first round picks, but you would be like, look, these trades are only contingent on a Donovan Mitchell or, Kevin Durant trade, and you would wait until you would call the Nets and be like, hey, I got 3 separate deals lined up that I can fetch 5 picks. I'll redirect all those 5 picks to you. I'll send you Kyle Lowry and Bam Adebayo, maybe. Okay, I don't think they would, but because Kevin Durant wants Bam Adebayo, and if they trade Bam Adebayo, they would have to send Ben Simmons, and I would not do that personally. So we'll say Kyle Lowry, and I guess the only other player we would say maybe a combination of, could they even trade recently signed Victor Oladipo or Caleb Martin? Someone tell me down below. Something along those lines, and all those picks that they just recently acquired for just Kevin Durant. Maybe that could be something that could be worked out. And it's just the whole situation, or the same thing they could do with Donovan Mitchell, where they go, okay, we'll send you, Kyle Lowry and maybe a few other contracts that they have on the roster along the lines of, I think it's honestly, it's hard because I know you can't trade recently signed players. I guess Duncan Robinson, yeah. Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson for Durant, and Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson for Donovan Mitchell and those 5 picks, and try to get as many unprotected. Maybe you include Tyler Hero, but a lot of people are saying Tyler Hero, similar to RJ Barrett, isn't tradable because they're demanding a max contract. And who's going to give them a max contract? Nobody. So the whole situation's a bit iffy. That's where I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. What do you guys think is going to happen? That's basically everything I have to say for y'all. And yeah. No, you're good. My sister has came down. I'm going to milk this for a few more seconds. And, like you guys know, I'm visiting my family. And I'm in my mother's basement making a video. My sister has came down. And now I also, listen to this. You should go to down below. Peep me on Twitter, Instagram. I'm supposed to plug stuff. I've found out you guys are starting. I get DMs from you guys sometimes, and I realize I don't plug this, so it's So follow me there. I also have an NFL channel that's actually like popping off. We have over 100,000 views, and we're like less than a month old on that channel. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, halfway there. And we have an NBA show Monday through Friday daily. We're over 40 episodes deep. We're also on. It's an internet show, not a fucking podcast. But there is a podcast version where we just take it, the end of the stream, and upload it. So if you miss an episode, but it's not a podcast. So go fuck yourselves.